Hi Brace Face fam, and also my OG subscribers. Thank you guys so much for coming back for another video. I am so excited today because I'm going to be telling you all about my favorite braces products. Woo! Today I'm going to be telling you about 5 products that I've been loving while I've had braces. And before we dive right in, I'm just going to say, obviously, or I feel like this should be obvious, I'm not sponsored by Colgate Palmolive at all. I am tiny and they are a huge company. I just happen to love their products so much. Number 5 is going to be Floss. I just dropped it. My favorite floss of the moment is the Colgate Total Dental Floss in Mint. That's the name, and that's exactly what it is, and this is what it looks like. So, yep. Obviously, this is not the full-size case of it. It's tiny. But I like the size because I like throwing it in my bag and just taking it with me to places so that I can floss whenever. Yeah, so a little bit of backstory. I used to not be a very consistent flosser at all. When I was little, I never ever flossed, but I also had a cavity on like every single baby tooth before the age of 10, and that is really embarrassing for me to admit, but I had really bad dental hygiene as a child. But for the past 10 years, I'm happy to say I have flossed every day of my life, just about every day of my life. I mean, yeah, but I used to just grab whatever floss was cheapest off the shelf. Usually it's going to be the store brand, but I mean, I go through it so fast, I just didn't want to like spend a lot of budget on it, but I think it really makes a huge difference. After I got braces, I had to kind of reevaluate because the wax flosses were thick and they kind of had a hard time getting between my teeth, especially with the arch wires in the way. This floss is really thin, and I really like that about it. I also like that it has like a subtle mint flavor. It doesn't really leave any taste in your mouth or residue afterwards, which I appreciate. I don't really like having the taste of dental product in my mouth after I'm done using them. But at the same time, because it is lightly flavored, you don't feel like you're threading plastic into your gums, which I guess essentially is what you're doing when you're flossing. But I love this floss. It is a game changer. And if you guys have braces, I highly recommend this Colgate Total Mint Floss. Number 4 is this Colgate Sensitive Complete Protection Maximum Strength Toothpaste in Mint Clean Paste. It looks like this. It is a paste form toothpaste, which is actually, as I recently discovered, not the only type of toothpaste there is. There's also gel form toothpaste, but I do prefer the paste form toothpaste. So I like sensitivity toothpaste. I used to use the Sensodyne toothpaste because I really like the sensitivity protection. I still really love Sensodyne, but Sensodyne comes in a small tube and I go through it very quickly and it's a little bit expensive. I did confirm this with my prior dentist. Basically, you can buy any toothpaste that's labeled as sensitive or enamel protecting, as long as it has the same active ingredient. And I will read you the active ingredient now if that's something that you're looking for. So it says here, potassium nitrate 5%, and that's for anti-sensitivity, and also sodium fluoride 0.24%, which is for anti-cavity. So it's right here under active ingredients. Sorry for my janky nails. I'm a big fan of this one. I actually go through, or I have like 3 or 4 toothpastes going at once because I like to switch it up. In the morning, sometimes I'll use like a gel form, sometimes I'll use a whitening, but this is a pretty big staple for me. I always have a tube of this around, and as you can see, I really go through it because I use it basically every day, whereas my other like secondary, tertiary, quaternary toothpastes, I use a little less frequently. It's a good toothpaste. It leaves my teeth feeling really clean, and it doesn't leave much of a flavor in my mouth. Okay, number 3 is actually my toothpaste. Guys. Okay, let's start over. Number 3 is my toothbrush, and it's this Philips Sonicare Sonic toothbrush. And I've just got to say, change your toothbrush and you change your life. I mean, seriously, basically this has one button, so it's kind of like an Apple product, and you hit it, and it just like vibrates. And it's like a super high frequency bristle vibration, and I like it because it does all the work for you. Like literally, guys, you just glide it along, it takes everything off. It used to be that by the time I got to my 6-month cleanings, there would be a layer of plaque at my gum line, and that was just so disgusting to me. But since I got this toothbrush, I think my teeth are just so much healthier, my gums are so much healthier, and my hygienist has definitely noted that I've been keeping my teeth cleaner for appointments. So this is a big game changer. The only thing is, it is a little bulky, and I do travel sometimes. Makes it hard to carry. Also, you have to charge it. So those are kind of 2 like downsides of using this versus like a traditional manual toothbrush. But I would say by and large, it is so worth it. You just have to replace the brush heads every 3 months like you do with a manual toothbrush, and it does everything for you. Thanks, Philips Sonicare. Those products so far that I talked about are staples that I used even before I got braces. I just have tested a lot of dental products, and those are the ones that have worked the best for me given my specific preferences and given my budget. But the next 2 are things that I got specifically for braces, and I really love them and wanted to share them with you. They're actually both tied for number 1, so they're going to be number 1 and 2, but I like them both equally, and I'm just going to jump right in. The first one is something that you have to plug in, and unfortunately it's not very portable, but I love it nonetheless, and it is this. This is called a water pick, and my orthodontist office actually told me about this. And it looks like this. You put water in this basin. Basically, you fill it with like warm water or mouth temperature water, I guess. Probably just lukewarm water. Mouth temperature sounds scalding to me. And then there's this little thing, and this basically spews water out at like a very high speed, and it like goes between your teeth. So you just trace like the contour of your gums is how my hygienist described it, and it'll like knock any food particles out that might have been stuck by your brackets, or like basically clean out any of the plaque that might be starting to build up. So this is really convenient. I find that I'm a pretty diligent flosser, and I do a pretty thorough job, but even after doing that, I find that sometimes I still can get some food particles out when I use this high pressure stream of water from the water pick. So I'm saying this is a good product to have if you have braces. It's also a great product if you have dentures or what are they called? Like implants, or like the implants where they all hook on like where it's like a row of dentures and they all hook on like a couple of implants because it's able to clean small areas so well. And the specific attachment I have here, it's like bristle form. It is specifically for orthodontic devices. So this works really well. You just like kind of have to plug it in, so it's not very travel friendly. But I think Waterpik does make like a travel friendly form where you can just put the water in like the basin that's attached to the actual apparatus. I don't even know what it I'm gonna insert a picture if I can find it, but Waterpik does make a more travel friendly version, and I'm gonna look into that. And the other product that I have tied for number 1 is this Colgate Ortho Defense mouthwash. And it says it is Floss, sodium fluoride acidulated phosphate solution, ideal protection while wearing braces. And it is accepted by the American Dental Association, obviously. And it's alcohol free, which is great. Guys, I have never been a big mouthwash user. I hate the feeling of like just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost spicy to me. Like it burns my tongue and I feel like I can taste it even afterwards, and that just drives me crazy. But this flavor, I don't mind so much. It's minty and it doesn't burn because it's alcohol free. And I rinse it afterwards. Like I can't keep the mouthwash in my mouth without rinsing it. And then I actually take a tongue scraper and I scrape off any remaining mouthwash that's on my tongue. So that really has helped. This mouthwash basically is just another form of protection against cavities while you have braces in, because your teeth are a little harder to clean. And so far I've really liked it. I would really highly recommend this. You can find this for sure at Target, Walmart, and I believe convenience stores and drugstores like CVS. It is a little bit pricier than other mouthwashes, but given the flavor, given the content, and given how highly recommended this has been, I think it's well worth the cost. Like, I've had this for like maybe 2 months now, and I'm just starting to hit empty, so you don't really actually go through it that quickly. I use it just once a day, and it's perfect. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this has been really helpful for you. If you're considering braces or if you have them already, I highly recommend each and every one of these products. I use them every single day, and I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. These are really, truly products that I absolutely love. I am going to actually do like a dental hygiene routine video, so you'll be able to see a lot of these products in action. Anyway, I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!